Hello, friends. Welcome to the next class, which is the part 3 of IELTS speaking test. Now, part 3 of IELTS speaking test is normally 3 to 5 questions. There are a set of questions. Normally, they would be in on one topic itself, so that while you're discussing something, the next question would be similar in nature. However, some of the examiners may put all these 3 to 5 questions in, say, from two groups. Let's see what kind of questions we get in part 3. What kind of things can children do to help in the home? Now, this is a very simple question, and this normally it is assumed that nobody would prepare an answer for such a question, or it might make you think. What kind of things can children do to help at the home or in the house? Children can help in many ways, like doing smaller stuff, cleaning their own room, or helping in cleaning the house, or doing the dishes at times, or ensuring that their toys are kept at right place or their books are kept at right place, or sometimes taking the trash out. These are the small things that children can do to help in the household. How can children best learn to be helpful to others? That's another question. How can children best learn to be helpful to others? This is something, how you would answer is, this is something that children will learn from their parents. If the parents wish to help children, make them get better in life, and if children see that their parents are able to help others, or at least willing to help others, they will definitely learn the art. What ways can school encourage children to help community? Now, school plays a very important role in the development of a child. School gives a lot of learning to each and every child that goes to school, and children spend a lot of time in the school. Now, if a school has community help program, that can definitely help students learn more about community, learn more about how they can be of some use to community in need of time. Or in case if there is an emergency situation, how can children do something so that the community at large gets some help? What type of voluntary work are most popular in your state? In my state, yes, voluntary work is popular. Some of the popular things that people do voluntarily is teaching kids, teaching the underprivileged kids. Some of the children who cannot go to school, they get taught by teachers or other educated people in the society. We'll look at some more questions. Do all age groups take part in voluntary work? Yes, people from all age groups take part in voluntary work. I've seen children doing voluntary work. I have seen grown ups, professionals doing some kind of voluntary work, depending on who can manage how much time. I have seen retired people helping the community as well. So, people from all age group do take part in voluntary work. How can individuals benefit from doing voluntary work? Uh, as an individual, a person may not look at a gain from a voluntary work, but then sometimes, yes, they can get satisfaction of doing something for the society, for the community at large. It can be a stress buster as well for working professionals, taking time off from their daily routine, putting some energy or efforts in helping, say, underprivileged children, or helping some old people in the society, or just sitting to some old with some old people, just talking to them, or getting somebody's bank work done, or helping driving somebody to the bank in getting their bank activities done. These are the kind of voluntary work that these people can do. In what ways can voluntary work help community? There are many ways a voluntary work can help community. There are people in the society or in the community who might not be as financially well as others, and these people can get some kind of support, like giving canned food to the society, or giving education to children who are not able to go to study full time, or helping some elderly people with their basic official work. So there are lots of ways that the community can at large gain if some kind of voluntary work is done by the rest of the community members. Now, the next question set that we are looking at is gifts. On what occasions do family members give gift to each other? In our country, family members give gifts to each other in, say, festivals like Diwali, Christmas, or sometimes when it's somebody's birthday or New Year, people do give presents to each other on these occasions. If there is a marriage in the family, then there are gifts that are exchanged. If there is a birth of a new child, then people do share gifts with each other. Do people tend to spend a lot of money on giving gifts? Not really. People do give gifts, and everybody picks gifts as per their earning. And most of the people that I've come across would try to keep it in mind whom are they giving the gift to, and will the gift be a useful gift for them as well or not. Let us talk about gifts that children give to elders. It's my personal experience that children do not like to buy costly stuff. They would not like to go to a huge store and buy something for their mom, dad, or anybody else. Most of the times, they would like to draw a painting or something, or write a nice note with it and give it as a gift. And I've seen parents like celebrating on getting these gifts. Also, sometimes children will think from their own psyche, wherein if I like this thing, maybe my dad will like it as well, or my mom will like it as well, and they would like to get that kind of a gift. So, what age do children start to choose gifts for their parents? Ideally, around the age of 7 or 8, children start to think, they get some maturity, and they start to think that they can give gifts to their parents as well. However, much better age is 12, 13, when they really are growing up and they understand the value of a gift. That is the time I've seen children collect choosing gifts for their parents. How important do you think giving gifts is? It is important for us to give gifts, or exchange gifts for that matter, because that ways you remind the person that yes, here I am thinking about you, or this is what I think that you might need, and I'm giving it to you as a gift. So it is pretty important for people to exchange gifts. The next question is, what sort of aid do countries give to other countries? Countries normally like to give aid to other countries. Sometimes a developed country may give an aid to a developing country. Sometimes there could be natural calamities. In that case, countries do send aids that could be in form of medicine or doctors or some money, some funds to build bridges, some funds to create new houses or shelter homes for people. That is the way countries do like to give aid to other countries. What do you think motivates governments to give aid? Basically, every government in this world is for the purpose of helping its own countrymen. The basic motto or the basic idea of a government is to help others. At the same time, when a government gets to know that there's some other country, they might not be their own people, but then they need help because something happened that needs immediate attention. That is something which motivates them to give aid to people from other nation, so that there is a general goodwill gesture that goes out to the other country as well. On what occasions do family members give gifts to each other? Family members give gifts to each other on festivals, marriages, birthdays, engagements. Anytime a family there's a family reunion or gathering, then at that time, family members do like to exchange gifts. Do you think adults appreciate gifts that children make more than a bought gift? In my opinion, yes. Adults appreciate gifts made by children way more than a bought gift. A bought gift, as an adult, you know what is the value of it, and sometimes you may like it. Sometimes the kids do not have enough budget to buy something that you may want. But then, if somebody takes time, sits there, decides to draw a painting or make something for you, writes a one-liner feeling about that they have about you, and then gives it to adults like it way more. How important do you think it is for family to give gifts to each other? It's an important thing for family to give gifts to each other. That way, you show your love, your care, your affection for the rest of the family members. In what situations might people give gift to each other when they are in business? Normally, businesses do exchange gifts, and at the time of festivals or New Year, they like to exchange gifts. Sometimes I've seen businesses giving gifts like a coffee mug with their name printed on it. In a way, it's a gift. Also, at the same time, it could act as an advertisement tool as well. Do you think companies spend a lot of money on gifts? Companies do spend money on gifts. Sometimes it's plain gift, just an appreciation, just a thank you note. Sometimes it's costly gifts that they exchange. Uh, and again, at the bottom of it, there could be an advertisement angle as well. Something like sharing no diaries or something like sharing a coffee mug or a pen stand with their name printed on it. So, in a way, it could be an advertisement as well. In your country, do you think buying gifts is an important part of economy? Yes, it is. Because when you buy something, you're actually creating a part of your country's economy. Somebody is making those toys, somebody gets employment in toy industry or a paper industry or any other kind of gift that they make. Then there are people who are selling it, then there are stores, then there are retailers. And when you buy things, you're actually putting your money into that entire economy or entire cycle of manufacturing, retailing, and uh, selling of these items. Some people will say it is important to help people rather than giving gifts. It is. It is important for us to help others rather than giving gifts. But then again, it's situational. At times, you may find people who are more in need of help rather than gift. And sometimes everybody has a normal life going, everything is going normal. At that time, people may not require a lot of help, but a simple gift could be a good thank you, appreciating gesture.